Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope responds to Carter's request. According to The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan had to deal with Carter Walton's entreaty, but Liam Spencer had refused to accept his terrible fate and was ready to fight. This is how everything transpired. John Finnegan thought back on Kelly Spencer's private dance party with Liam as he tucked her in at the Cliff House, and he was sure that this would be a night she would never forget. Finn imagined that when Kelly was an elderly grandmother, she would reflect on the unique things Liam had done for her. Finn was honored to be one of Kelly's two fathers, even if he would never be able to take Liam's position in her heart. In the living room, Liam was perplexed by Steffi Forrester's announcement, while Kelly thought back on Liam's pledge to always be there for her. Liam believed that he couldn't be dying and that this must be a prank. As Liam suffered a headache, Steffi argued that he needed to return to the hospital now that the scans had detected an inoperable lump. In the end, Liam acknowledged that Steffi's medical updates were accurate, but he believed that modern science would undoubtedly be able to help him. Liam began babbling about how he couldn't just abandon his girls and never return when Steffi was still upset. Liam struggled to accept that he couldn't conquer his illness because he led a healthy lifestyle and didn't understand this. Liam looked to Finn for answers after he came back from Kelly's chamber, questioning whether he was truly dying. Liam questioned how they should handle the inoperable bulk after Finn supported Steffi. Finn's response, however, made it apparent that the only option for Liam's care was to attempt to slow the tumor's growth. After Liam reminded Steffi and Finn that no one could know he was ill, he proposed there could be some way to solve this. Liam made a prediction about staying for his daughters after discussing his belief in something greater than science and medicine. Liam said that he had too much to live for after he bravely refused to be executed. Deacon Sharp warned Sheila Sharp at Il Giardino that he would use his fists to keep Carter away from Hope. Deacon was optimistic that Hope and Liam would eventually reunite, since he also made insinuations regarding Liam's personal development. Carter arrived at Brooke Logan's house and expressed how much he missed Hope and detested being away. Following all of the Forrester turmoil, Carter attempted to explain his point of view to Hope after they had discussed the impending fashion show. Hope was still angry with Carter for failing to help her when she most needed him. Carter also made the decision to cede control without first consulting Hope, even though she was beginning to realize that she shouldn't have accepted the takeover, which was his idea. Carter discovered that Hope had been thinking about her ex-husband when she considered the difficulties she had faced since her divorce from Liam. Before Carter again pleaded for their own opportunity at a future together, Hope discussed conducting some introspection. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam's medical issue will cause some unexpected problems for the people he loves, so pay attention. Sheila's chance is answered by Liam's drastic action demands. Eric's mystery, two special guests, and the magic of the fashion show. Finally, The Bold and the Beautiful recap is available. Fans can anticipate Forrester Creations preparing for a major fashion display in tomorrow's episode. Many reporters, influencers, and even reality TV stars Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt will be present. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera. As you continue reading, fans can anticipate that the Forrester Creations crew will be getting ready for a major fashion display in tomorrow's episode. Eric Forrester said the dresses needed extra modifications after Brooke Logan gushed over them from the vault. Since Eric stated that he still had a few hours to do it, it didn't seem like a big deal. Compared to the last time he attempted to complete designs, Eric doesn't appear to be under as much pressure or stress. Naturally, things were a little different. Eric swoons to Christine and Rich Forrester while models prepare and cameras snap shutters. Eric believes there will be a little magic and intrigue while holding long-stemmed glasses of bubbly. He has a huge surprise in store because there is a gleam in his eye as he says it. Naturally, if Taylor Hayes chooses to ambush Brooke in a storage closet, this surprise could be wrecked. According to previews for the upcoming episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Christine may not be returning for the fashion show. Fans remember that Daniel and Forrester Creations had an agreement prior to the takeover. Could there be legal repercussions now that the family has regained control of the business? We'll see. Christine was the attorney involved in that transaction. There will be two special appearances, it is hinted. Prati and Montag are at the fashion presentation for Forrester Creations. Steffi, Heidi and Spencer are welcomed by Forrester Finnegan, who compliments them on their attendance. Can Steffi hide because she recently learned that Liam Spencer has an incurable brain tumor? Attending a public work function is a lot for anyone, and that's a huge emotional bombshell. We'll see how Steffi responds to this and whether she can even fulfill her commitment to Liam. What is the plot thread you are most excited to follow? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Recall while Hope Logan wants answers, the bold and the beautiful reveals that Liam Spencer might act rashly. Let's discuss what's upcoming on the CBS soap opera, since Sheila Sharp might also have a fantastic opportunity. First of all, Rich Forrester may have to choose a side because of the chaos that will likely follow the fashion show. There will undoubtedly be some chaos with Taylor Hayes unintentional locking herself up backstage with Brooke Logan, which may result in Ridge serving as referee. It appears that Ridge will honor his Taylor pledge, even in light of his recent Portofino recollections of Brooke. The gap between Brooke and Ridge can deepen if Ridge jumps to Taylor's defense and enrages Brooke in the process. Eric Forrester had hoped that Ridge and Brooke would get back together, but in the upcoming episodes, she will instead be doing some introspection on her own. If Brooke wants a new chapter with her other ex-boyfriend, she must move on from Ridge because Nick will be back later. Spoilers indicate that's where the plot is going. Liam might behave rashly to give himself a chance at survival in the interim. In an attempt to locate an experimental cure, may Liam turn to Bill Spencer's extensive financial resources and strong connections? Although their most recent encounter was undoubtedly uncomfortable, a lot has happened between Bill and Liam since then. When Bill eventually finds out about Liam's brain bleed and the inoperable brain mass that was found, you can bet that he will become more understanding. In terms of investigating and figuring out a way to survive, Liam should bear in mind that Bill might be his greatest option. Nevertheless, even if he gave a dire diagnosis, it's still feasible that Dr. John Finnegan may conduct some research. Given how shocked she was to see Liam's tumor on the scans, even Dr. Bridget Forrester may conduct her own research. In relation to Bridget, is it possible for her to talk to Hope and express doubt regarding Liam's behavior? Bridget may persuade Hope to insist on answers from Liam or at the very least Steffi Forrester, but she won't want to breach doctor-patient confidentiality. In any event, Hope will become more worried because Liam has been distant, which is very odd given how often he contacts Beth Spencer. Hope will probably receive updates on Liam's medical experience from Steffi or Liam himself at some time. Since Hope is the mother of Liam's second daughter, she should also be aware of what is happening. In the midst of all of this, Steffi ought to be quite preoccupied, which would present Sheila with an alluring chance to assist Luna in moving further with Finn. Will Finn ever comply with Sheila's additional forecasts that Luna will eventually have a true father-daughter relationship? Finn's viewpoint may eventually change as a result of learning about Liam's struggles, and the possibility that his girls will lose him. Maybe later on, Finn will choose to make the most of his time with Luna. In any case, according to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila isn't going to let up. So watch for all the cunning she will engage in, and the potentially upsetting revelation. Liam's denial and Carter's heart. Liam was informed of Steffi's prognosis. He discovered he was dying. He was in denial though. Why he was dying was beyond his comprehension. According to Steffi, the physicians discovered a big lump in his brain that would be challenging to remove. According to Liam, he was youthful and energetic. He looks after himself and is in terrific health. After a while, Finn came in. Liam questioned the best physician about possible treatments. However, Finn informed Liam that there was no way to remove the tumor in his brain. Regretfully, there isn't a remedy either. The reality was not something Liam wanted to hear. He refused to accept his death penalty. Liam maintained that he wanted to treasure these times with his girls, and that he had too much to live for.